You, Randy. Randy G's in the building. Hey, everybody. He has a house full over there. Hey. What's up, fellas? All right, everybody, welcome to Super Bowl Sunday, you guys. Man, welcome to the Miller Lite Super Tailgate pregame party. We are excited about the big game, you guys. I see a lot of Kansas City Chiefs jerseys in the building. That's right. We are going to watch the 16-3 Kansas City Chiefs take on the 16-3 Philadelphia Eagles. See who is going to take home the Super Bowl trophy today. And I can already tell this is about to be a blast because, I mean, we have some, again, shouts out to Randy G. I'm going to get you to mute in just a second, but in the meantime, I want you guys to kind of represent. I see everybody with your jerseys on. Y'all go ahead and represent. Hey, turn up. I love it. 50 I love it. Okay. So again, if this is your first time hanging with us, I just want to kind of go over a couple of hang rules so that you can get the most out of your hang experience. Now, if you're VIP, you're going to notice a call out right next to your name. It's going to say VIP. Turn your cameras on. Do me a favor and go ahead and mute yourself, okay? We want you to stay on mute until you have a question. When you have a question, put it in the chat, and then I'll call on you, and then I'll ask you to unmute yourself, and then you'll be able to ask your question to your favorite star that's on here. Really simple, right? If you don't see VIP next to your name, you still have access to put your questions in the chat. I'll tee up your questions for you. We'll shout you out, and we'll still get your questions to the stars, okay? If you're joining us from Facebook Live or Twitch, you still have time to join us live. So go to let'shang.live, get registered really, really fast, and sit back and enjoy the show. Okay? All right. So today's hang is actually going to run through the first half. So make sure you make the most of your time. Get your questions in. Don't wait till the last minute and be like, dang, I had the opportunity to ask the question and I did not. So make sure you get your questions in. All right. So real quick, for the sake of doing this, I have to ask, who are you rooting for? Put it in the chat. Who's going to win today and how much are they going to win by? Let me know in the chat, and also let me know where you guys are hanging from. Jordan said, let's go Chiefs. All right. Travis is Chiefs. Oh, Erica C said the Eagles. Travis said Chiefs 31-17. Woo-hoo. Okay. All right. Make sure you guys let us know where you're hanging from as well. Norm B said the Eagles. Princess R, Chiefs. Adrian, Eagles. Juan said the Chiefs 34-21. Tim G, Chiefs 30-28 from Valdosta, Georgia. What's up? New Mexico's in the house. I see you, Miami. Somebody's a Miami Dolphins fan. Kansas City Chiefs by 7. I see you, Mark M. Randy G said 34-17 Chiefs. Let's see. Michael V, Eagles. Princess R, 34-15. Gabriel, Chiefs. Eagles all day from Andrew. Woohoo, y'all are ready today. Boy, Joe said Chiefs 31-10, baby. Demetrius said Chiefs 40-38. Sean says, shouts out to all my Chiefs fans. Y'all, that's Sean Smith checking in right there. All right, so let me go ahead and introduce our stars that are hanging with us for our pregame. And again, you guys, we have celebrities that are going to be showing up throughout the entire game, but make sure you get your questions in while you can, all right? First up, let's see. I know we have Sean Smith in the building. He was a defensive tackle for the Chiefs in 2012. What's up, Sean? You got to unmute yourself.
I got it. I'll mute it.
There you go. Sean's in the building. What up, Sean? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I can't complain at all. I'm ready for this game to start, get this W.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for hanging with us, y'all. Sean is actually one of our Hang alums. He's been on with us before, so we definitely appreciate him being back. Also, she is representing Kansas City. She's a social media influencer. She's a YouTuber. She has tons of followers. She's absolutely stunning. We have Miss Gabby Moses in the building. Hey, Gabby.
Hi, thank you guys so much for having me.
Yes, representing Kansas City. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We definitely appreciate you. Also, I believe that they are already here. Let's see if they join. I know that they were hanging in the green room. Damian Williams, y'all, running back for the Chiefs during the 2020 Super Bowl championship season. Everybody's going crazy for Damian right now. Rushed over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns in that win against the 49ers. We got a lot to talk to you about, Damian. You know that, right?
I had a little feeling.
That's what's up. Thank you so much for hanging with us today. We definitely appreciate it. And we also have Mr. Emmanuel Agba, current defensive end for the Miami Dolphins, also a member of the Chiefs 2020 Super Bowl championship team. And y'all, he's coming to us all the way from Bahamas, I believe. Emmanuel, are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Appreciate
Yes.
y'all having me. Excited to be here. Excited to talk to some Chiefs fans. I miss y'all.
Oh, that's what's up. I love that. I love that. And you're doing it all the way from the islands. Just know we're all jealous, okay?
It's something slight. It's nice.
Slight word.
He got
slight word,
that good weather. He got that good weather.
Yes, he does. And also joining us today, you guys, his name is Jonathan Harrison. You may recognize him from TV. He's a celebrity chef appearing in season 1 of the Gordon Ramsay's Next Level Chef. And you cannot kick off a game without having some good food, right? So I think it tastes like Miller time right now. We're going to all cheers right now. Everybody take a cheers. Gabby, Jonathan. Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely tastes like Miller time. All right, Jonathan, kick it off for us. It is Super Bowl Sunday. And tell us a little bit about some of the Kansas City food favorites.
Absolutely. So in just a few minutes, we're going to show you guys these beautiful ribs. We've got some Kansas City barbecue going. That sweet heat kind of deal with those ribs falling off the bone. We also got this Miller beer can chicken right here. Okay. So I roasted these chickens in the oven. You can also do them on a grill, but the secret is keeping everybody moist with a whole can of beer.
We were not expecting that.
You put a whole can of beer. I stuffed some garlic, some orange peel, all kinds of stuff in there, and then you put it in the chicken, and it keeps everything moist from the inside out. And that is some gorgeous chicken. We shellac this thing on the outside with some crystal and some honey and some garlic. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to dig into this. Also, we've got these gorgeous, fun for everybody, enchiladas, guys. Check these out right here. These are full of pulled pork that was braised in Miller. Okay, we got smoked paprika, some Miller, and some garlic in there, and we braised it all. Rolled them up, put them in the oven with some cheese and enchilada sauce on them. It does not get easier than that, and all using Miller beer, baby. If that's not Miller time, I don't know what is.
I love that. Jordan T, go ahead and mute yourself for me, Jordan T. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, here in just no, you're good. But here in just a few, we're gonna have those ribs. We're gonna cut them off, show you how tender they are, and we've got some Miller-based barbecue sauce right here. Coming in with that Kansas City flavor, baby. Go Chiefs.
Okay, so Jonathan, when you say Miller-based barbecue sauce, so you actually put the Miller Lite in the barbecue sauce?
Yeah, this has got a whole can of Miller beer in it. I use ketchup, brown sugar, Dijon mustard. I used, I like spice, so I threw a little bit of gochujang in there with some Korean flavor, and then there's about 10 cloves of garlic in here as well, and then we let that cook down, and then you pour a whole Miller beer in it and just let it reduce and let all that good flavor come out. You know what I'm saying? It's real good. It's real good.
Real good. All right, so Sean was on here earlier. He's challenging your ribs, and he's trying to figure out, do you really know what you're doing in the kitchen? Are the ribs falling off the bone? Sean, come on, talk that talk you were talking earlier.
Yeah, I need to know they falling off the bone. You know what I mean? Because you pick it up, it's the meat's supposed to just be the juice and all that's what it's going like. I thought you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Here we go. Getting them out right here.
Hot.
And then on top of that, did you make the sauce? You know what I mean? Hey.
All right. Can you see me, Sean?
Yeah, I can see you.
Falling off the bone right there. Just pulled it right out.
Ooh.
There we go. Slide it right out of there.
Okay. So all right, we all right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, we get that about an 8.5. Then we get that about an 8.5. Then okay. The critters is hard out here now. The critters is hard, man.
Look at that! Just pulled right up out of there. Just pulled right up out of there.
I don't know, Sean. That's looking real tender.
Right off the bone.
All right.
That's pretty good, Sean.
All right.
If I do say so.
All right. Well, hey, I gotta believe you there. Man. I gotta believe you there.
I love it.
You can always bring me up, and I'll make it happen for you.
Oh, hey, you know what? You might be the chef for a retired player since all these guys out here got all these chefs now. You know what I mean? I might need me a chef at the house with me.
Listen, man, that's what I do for a living, so you just give me a call.
All right.
Well, Jonathan, that's absolutely amazing. Yes, thank you so much. Where can we find these recipes? I mean, because these are some amazing recipes.
You can find these recipes. At millerlight.com. They should be on there. And then if you want like some variations on these recipes, you can follow me at chef_Jonathan Harrison on Instagram. That's me.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we follow you on Instagram. I love that. Thank you so much. That looks. I'm just actually jealous that I'm not there, being able to enjoy it.
I wish you were here too, Jay. We have so much fun.
I love it. I appreciate that. All right, so I got to tap in with all my guys that are on here. Damien, Emmanuel, Gabby, I want to hear from you too, and Sean. So before you guys went into a game, because we're going to switch to a little bit of football, did you have a pre-game meal that you always ate before the game started? Are you guys like sticklers on eating the same thing every single game?
For me, it all depends. Okay.
Go ahead.
Can I go first?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
For me, it all depends. You know, if it's it's an afternoon game or a night game. But usually, afternoon game, I usually eat. You know, I got my oatmeal, I got my banana, I got egg whites, and then I put some hot sauce on it. You know, and then add some fruits, and be I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go after that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty healthy. What about your night games? Because it sounds like that's gonna be something different.
Yeah, night game is for sure. I gotta have some pasta, some chicken, some grilled chicken, and that's pretty much, and some broccoli and some asparagus. You know, that's about it. Just keep clean, you know, so I can perform clean. You know.
Okay, yeah, that is real clean. Okay.
No, scratch that. First of all, for that 12 o'clock, that 1 o'clock game, man, I'm gonna get up in the morning. I used to get me an omelet all the time. Gotta have that bacon, cheese, and an omelet, spinach. What else I used to have? I had some fruit, and then I have a shake. That's the day game. But I agree with you on the evening game. You gotta have some pasta to keep the body fused. You know what I mean? But your morning routine, that oatmeal,
I just can't eat too heavy.
Nah, man, yo, come on, you know, especially you going in a game like Buffalo or something like that as a run team. Hey, man, it ain't that too much pass rush, bro. So you can eat, load up. We trying to stop the run this week.
All right, Damien, what about you, Damien? What do you eat?
See, I'm in the skill position, so we can't put too much on our stomach. You dig what I'm saying? So in the morning, you know, in the morning, they usually have the same foods. They're going to have some steak out. They're going to have some breakfast out. So, you know, I'm going to have my steak and eggs for sure. But a little filet, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too much. But night game, I got to eat good. You feel me? So, because I'm not eating before the game. So, throughout the whole day, I'm eating good. But like 5 hours for the game, it's over with.
Oh, really? 5 hours? Dang. Okay. That's interesting.
Straight liquids.
Okay. Okay, so Damien, Emmanuel, you guys have been here before. These guys are out here getting ready to go play one of the biggest games of their lives. We as fans do not necessarily understand what is going on in their minds. How are they feeling? Are they having the jitters? Are we throwing up beforehand? Like, what's happening?
You want to start it off?
You can speak on that.
I know at least for myself, you know, I try to you try not to think too much. And like right now, if everybody take a look at everybody's eyes, I'm pretty sure half of everybody is telling themselves it's just another game. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it is just another game. But it's the highest games of all, but it's the one you got to really stay calm, cool, and collective.
Joe S, if you can mute for me, Joe. There you go. All right. So you say you're just trying to be cool, calm, and collective, Damien?
Yeah, this the game. This the game you want to be cool, calm, and collective because you want to let your mind be clear for sure.
But you still a little nervous though, right? I mean, deep down.
Man, if you a real one, you ain't gonna be too nervous at the end of the day. You gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna show up.
First of all, I'm walking around the locker room and I'm checking your eyes to see if you were ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm checking you.
So if you ain't ready to go for the biggest game, I don't know what to tell you right now. I can tell you got that eye, you ready to go from the minute you walk in. I can tell from your outfit for the game ain't ready. Yo, I'm looking at everything. I'm like, he ain't ready. I ain't fucking with him. Right? I already know what type of game it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, first thing I used to always do, I go look at my quarterback. If my quarterback don't got that eye and the tiger look, I know we in for a long day. I know we in for a long day.
Nah, it be like that. It is the eye. It is that eye.
You know who's scared and who ain't.
It's gonna be a long day, long dragon day.
Okay, Emmanuel, what about you? Come on, keep it real. Nerves a little bit?
Nah, so I didn't get to actually like play in it, but you know, I guess they would just treat it like a regular game. At the end of the day, it is a regular game, so you can't have it's too much going on. You know, it's the Super Bowl. You know, you got a whole bunch of commercials and whatnot, stars in the building. You just gotta focus. You gotta be locked in, like they say. It's like we've been through this before. You know, you don't play all these games just to play here. Yeah, you already in there. So might as well just go out there and perform. I will say that you get a little nerves, you know, more anxious than nervous. I would say that more anxious than nervous.
That's why you had a torn pectoral when y'all went to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
So that must have been tough having to watch from the sidelines because I mean, as a competitor.
Yeah. Now it was definitely tough.
Hold on, just a second, Emmanuel. John V, do me a favor and put your phone on mute for me, John V. John V.
Get him, Jay. Get him, Jay. Get him.
No, you're so messy. I just want to make sure we can hear. Okay, go ahead, Emmanuel.
Nah, it was definitely tough, you know, watching those guys, you know, go out there. You know, I was on the sideline. I was rooting for them, though. You know, I was confident. You know, I know the work they put in. I know the work we put in from training camp. You know, we're where we needed to be. You know, at the same time. So I was just glad they went out there, you know, and executed. You know, and won the game for me. You know, I was just so happy Dan went off that game too. He went crazy that game.
Yes.
It was a must.
Super crazy. Touchdown.
So Damien, speaking of you going off, I do have a message I have to deliver to you. I was gonna try to take credit myself, and I'm sure all of the Kansas City fans will feel the same way. He lives in Dallas. Producer Jay White. He produced Bodak Yellow. Like a bunch of hits. He wanted me to deliver a message to you. He said, make sure you let Damien know that everybody that's a Kansas City Chiefs fan feels like you should have won the MVP for that Super Bowl.
You took the words out my mouth.
Why y'all doing me like don't do me like that right now?
That's facts, bro. That's facts. Let's keep it. We gonna keep it a buck, right? You and I both know we keep it in a buck. If you wasn't running the way you was running, bro, 15 is great. I love 15. 15's a better quarterback now than he was then. You know what I'm saying? But you was the reason we won, bro.
Game changer.
I appreciate everybody, you know, for really saying that. But at the end of the day, like I said, you can't take away what 152 on that field. That's why I was able to do what I was doing. To be real.
Oh no, most definitely. I mean, at least you played with a quarterback, man. I had Matt Castle, bro. So you know, it was a little different. So now you see what I said. So now you see what I said when you look in the eye and you know what type of game. What type of game. You know what I mean? He po cheese. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, so real quick, Gregory B has a question. Gregory B, go ahead and unmute yourself. You can jump in on this, Gregory B. So the mute button, so everybody knows, is kind of like on the bottom left-hand corner if you're on like a laptop or PC, and I believe it's the same way on the cell phone. Gregory B. All right, we'll come back to you, Gregory. Evan M. Evan M had a question. Evan M, you can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm wondering what you all think about Mahomes today. Is he how can he recover from this injury and play, or is it this level of the game where they just the injuries just don't really matter? They're just balling out there.
I can promise you this: Mahomes a competitor. He's ready to go. Those high ankle sprains, yeah, it nags, but I'm telling you, when that adrenaline kicks in, he gonna be ready. I promise you that. He's locked in. You could tell. I've been watching him the whole time. When the camera's watching, he ready to go. He looks
He got
like
that good tour. He got that good tour shot.
Good tour shot. I'm telling you, man.
He got that good tour shot. And he went out there, warmed up, got good loose.
Yeah.
You gotta cut a day.
He got good and right.
Now,
Dredman, did you want to unmute yourself and ask a question, Dredman?
Yeah, I think I'm already on mute.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
And no disrespect to the other side, Philly cheese steak, or Philly whatever they come with. I still like Mahomes, regardless with his injuries. He's more experienced. He's been here before. No disrespect. Can you stop Kelsey? Who's gonna stop Kelsey? Who? I want to see it this game. He's been doing it all season. Who's gonna stop him? I'm trying to see. Let's go. Mahomes all the way. It's gonna happen.
Kelsey the GOAT, for real. Kelsey the GOAT.
I'm telling you, who's gonna stop?
Yeah, he'll mismatch for sure.
Who? And Andy Reid got plays for days to put him in a position where you just gonna be like, oh my God. It's tough. I ain't gonna lie. It's tough. That's a very difficult guy to stop. Regardless.
Appreciate it, Draymond. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Go ahead and put yourself back on mute too, just in case. So there you go.
Yeah, I'm here now. We hanging out.
Yeah, we hanging for sure. All right. Tim G, you have a question? Tim G, you want to go ahead and unmute yourself?
I was a doctor, but I felt I needed to do more. So I put my medical career aside and joined the Air Force.
You can hear me?
Yep. What's up, Tim?
All right, my question is, if Patrick Mahomes win this Super Bowl, what would you guys rank him over time?
Over Tom Brady?
Not like over time, like all right. So
over
like,
time.
overall, yeah. Like see
okay.
me, see like Pat, he doing a lot of things. Like I feel like he gonna be the greatest to play. Like I want to know what y'all think.
I think, well, in my opinion, I think he's already a really excellent quarterback. But as far as all time, I feel like he still got some more to go. But I'll say that's
that's what I'm saying. About time he retired, you know.
Oh, by the time, I feel like he'll be one of the greatest. I got a feeling. As long as he stay healthy, though.
He most definitely on track. Yeah. He's on track to be one of the best. He's doing it different. He's a different style. So I just feel like he's gonna go down as one of the best for sure. Just what he's doing at an early age.
Exactly.
Erica C, you could go ahead and unmute yourself. Erica C.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Erica, we can't see you.
Good.
You can't see me?
Nope, your camera's off.
Okay, hold on. Okay. One sec. You sure?
Now we see your name. No camera.
Anything now?
No, but it's okay. Go ahead and ask your question.
Okay.
No.
My
No
question
face, no
is, this is a historic Super Bowl in many ways. How do you feel about the first Black woman, Autumn Lockwood, being at the game as the first assistant coach, and women coming onto the game and in the field?
Me personally, I think it's something great from just the game and the magnitude of the game and to have a historic game like this and to have the people in the position. I just feel like it's something great in itself that people really don't notice. With women being involved with football now, I just feel like it's something great. It's something that's going to be here for a long time.
I feel like it opens more doors too for women, seeing a woman like that, it just tells young girls that they can do it too. They can be involved in this sport, which is mainly dominated by men, just to have that women that they're welcome in as well. So it does a lot for the game of football, I would say.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great segue, Erica. I appreciate you asking that question. We're all winners today. Not only do we get to hang with these Kansas City legends, but Miller Lite is bringing their A game with some amazing swag giveaways for today, which leads us into our first trivia question. I do want the hang team to pull up the prizes. We have a graphic real quick. We have some amazing prizes we're going to be giving away today. We have so many trivia questions we're going to ask because we love giving away prizes. We got the Coleman Still Coolers, holds 85 cans of Miller Lite. We have the Miller Time LED signs, perfect for any man cave or woman cave. We have bag toss game. We got hoodies. So we are definitely going to be hooking it up. So here we go with our first trivia question because, Erica, that was a great lead in. Put your answers in the chat, all right? Now, we want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to win. So if you win one, and whenever we ask another question, go ahead and let other people answer the question. So you can only win one time today, okay? But we definitely want you to put your answers in the chat. Do not unmute yourself. Don't yell out the answer. Put your answers in the chat, and the first one to get it correct is going to actually win a prize. Now, this one is going to be for the Miller Lite Cooler, you guys. This is the first Super Bowl ever to feature 2 Black quarterbacks, all right? Very historic. That's extra cool because it's Black History Month too. But did you know that the Chiefs played a part in Black history? They were the first football team ever to select a Black player in the first round of the draft. Was that player A, Bobby Bell, B, Willie Lanier, C, Buchanan, if I could pronounce his name, or D, Marcus Allen? This is for the Miller Lite Cooler. Who's it gonna be? Hayden, nope, that's not correct. Black, that's not correct. Sorry.
Buckingham.
Demetri, mute yourself. You got to put the answer in the chat. Mute yourself for me, Demetri. Got to put your answer in the chat. Fellas, y'all can play too. Manuel, Damian, Sean, Gabby. Boom. That is not correct, Dreadmon. Sorry. Nope, not correct. I think we have a winner. Tamika L. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Tamika L. The correct answer is C. Buchanan. I think that's how you say his name. In 1963, he was a defensive end out of Grambling. Congratulations, Tamika.
Thank you, Jade. It's Tamika from Wells Fargo. How are you today?
Oh, hey, Tamika from Wells Fargo. Good to see you.
You are out of control, Tamika. You're out of control. That's all I have to say. And it's Buck Buchanan. Buck Buchanan. Why can't I not? I'm sorry, Buck Buchanan. I'm glad you corrected me. Look, I wasn't born in 1963, so I don't know that. But I should know that because it's a Black history question. Well, here's to Tamika and here's to Buck.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Good one.
Happy day.
I'm with you. I'm going to take me a sip too. Whew. Let me tell you, I'm not necessarily a beer drinker, but when I say this is so refreshing, and to find out that Miller Lite actually only has 96 calories, Hello, it's a win-win situation, right? Cheers. Cheers, John. Cheers, Tamika. Appreciate that, you guys. All right. Let's
By the
see
way, that means
here.
that those enchiladas, which have Miller Lite in them, are a diet food, doesn't it?
Say it again, John. We can't hear you.
Jonathan Harrison made those enchiladas with Miller Lite, so that makes them a diet food. You actually lose weight if you eat enchiladas.
You know, same with the ribs too. And, yeah, no, I mean and the chicken. I guess it's all a diet food. That's a really good point. It's a win-win all the way around. I love that. I love that. All right, we had a couple of more questions. Let me get back to our questions. Juan R. Juan R, you want to unmute yourself?
Yep, I'm right here.
Hi, Juan. How are you?
I ain't got a question. Good. I ain't got a question, but I just want to show y'all the tat right here on the head.
Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this.
All right, let's see it.
I don't know.
I think you're frozen, Juan.
Right oh shit! Y'all see me now?
Okay. I see the tattoo.
Okay, turn it around again.
I don't see nothing.
Right there.
Oh, there it
You
goes.
got to talk, Juan, so you can come up on the screen. Stay right where you are, but talk.
Yeah, my bad. I had this tattoo since Alex Smith's second year, so I ain't no bandwagon fan. A lot of people.
Oh.
That's tough.
Okay, I see you.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
dedication.
A lot of people ask me after the Super Bowl win. Like, a lot of people say, "Oh, you got that after this?" Is I think we had Alex Smith's second or third year. I've been. I got that. So,
That's what's up. Well, thank you so much, Juan. That definitely looks like it hurts, but that's a cold tattoo, though. Whew. That's cold. Yep, there it is, right there.
He's got to win a prize for that for the tattoo. He's got to win.
Evan, you got a prize to give him? No, I'm just joking.
sweet.
You might be right. Maybe we should do something. I think that you definitely deserve a prize too.
Oh,
so
man,
Juan, we're gonna send you something.
Hey, shit! If I was in there, hey, I appreciate it.
You know what? Because
Yeah,
that
my boy
was pretty
won
major.
something, man.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna hook you up with some. We're gonna hook you up some Miller Lite swag. All right.
Love, 'cause like I said, hey.
Thank you so much for the love. We appreciate that. Okay, so y'all update me real fast. Who won the coin toss? Because I wasn't looking at the TV. I think we're getting ready to.
All right, sounds good. Hey.
Thanks, Juan. All right, who won the coin toss? Let's see. Chiefs won the coin toss. Okay, Scott F has a really great question. Scott, go ahead and unmute yourself. Uh-oh. Here we go, y'all.
I was thinking how many millions of dollars were just won on betting on the coin toss.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was a lot of money for sure. Scott F, go ahead and unmute yourself.
So this question's for all the players. Would you rather win a Super Bowl or be inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Ooh.
Super Bowl.
Yep. Dang right, Super Bowl. But I'm not gonna lie to you though. You want to be known as the best at your position, you know. So you would like to be inducted, but yeah, Super Bowl is the ultimate goal. That's why we play, to win that championship.
But you would actually choose, Damien, we want to see that ring again, Damien.
Trust me, y'all gonna see it again. They're gonna get another one. Say that.
Ooh,
My
look
God,
at that
that's
ring.
the size of my head.
Wow.
Say that.
So, Damien, you said you'd rather win the Super Bowl too over the Hall of Fame induction?
Yeah, just because I'm like I said, I'm a real one. I like doing stuff with the homies. That's the type of person I am. I want to win with the squad. Yes, baby.
Okay.
Say Super Bowl.
Is that your baby? Let's see your baby.
Go, mama. Say Super Bowl.
There you go.
Oh, she's so cute. That's so cute. How old is she?
3.
Oh my goodness. Hold up. So she's almost a Super Bowl baby, huh? Was she here?
Right before it. Right before it.
That definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. All right, Chris G, you had a comment and a question. Chris G. Uh-oh, they throwing a ball. Nope. Chris G, go ahead and unmute yourself.
That's how you bang right there.
Chris G. All right, we'll come back to Chris G. Don't forget, you guys, now is your opportunity. If you want to get your questions in, please go ahead, get your questions in now, because the game's going to go by really fast and you're going to regret not being able to get your questions in. And I'm going through the comments. Okay, John B. Willie Rofe is actually going to be joining us during the second quarter, so we will make sure that we call on you, John, to be able to ask Willie Rofe your question, all right? All right. All right, you guys, it's time for another trivia question. It's always a good time for Miller Time. You can order now. Actually, you can order you some Miller Lite right now at Drizzly, or you can find Miller Lite at your local grocer or convenience store. So let's go into another trivia. And this one is for the Miller Lite bag toss. It's like the cornhole, which we love to play. I love to play this bag toss. I'm really good at it. Okay. We all know, and Emmanuel, you can answer too. Damien, you can answer. Sean, you can answer as well. Gabby, you can answer. We all know that when Patrick Mahomes was named Super Bowl MVP in 2020, he was the youngest player ever to win that honor. But he was not the youngest quarterback ever to win the Super Bowl. Who was that player? Was it A, Ben Roethlisberger, B, Lynn Dawson, C, Tom Brady, D, Nick Foles? Let's see here. And Black G, you are correct. Black G got it right. The first Ben Roethlisberger, he was 23 when he was in Super Bowl 40 in 2006. Black, go ahead and unmute yourself. Black G, congratulations. You just won the Miller Lite bag toss. So we will definitely be getting your information and sending that over to you, okay? Congratulations. Wow. All right, Damien and Emmanuel, I have to ask you guys. I don't know if you're as excited as I am. And also, Gabby, I really want to hear from you too. I'm so excited about the halftime show with Rihanna. Are y'all as excited for the halftime show?
I'm not gonna lie, I am, and I'm gonna tell you why. Look though, I'm gonna tell you why though. Let me get this food right. See, I've been watching her. What is it, baby? What's that we've been watching with Rihanna? Her modeling.
Oh yeah, the Savage Fenty, the fashion show.
Yeah, her shows, fire.
Yes.
Fire. So I
Yes.
can only imagine what this is gonna hit on.
Yes. Emmanuel, are you also a fan?
Oh yeah, I'm a fan. I can't wait to hear her perform. She hasn't really performed in a long time, so I'm actually curious. I can't wait to see what she got. Because I know it's been a while for her. So
Yeah,
I
she hasn't dropped the album in years. Yep.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a fun time. I just can't wait to see it.
All right, Gabby, what about you? Are you excited about the halftime show?
Yes, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a lot better than last year's. So
Yeah. Last year's was good though.
It was different. I'm just more of a Rihanna fan than The Weeknd. So I'm
Okay, so I
excited
gotta
to see
ask
it.
all of you guys then. What is your favorite Rihanna song?
Oh geez. There's so many good ones. You can't just pick one.
Under
I
my
like Kiss It Better.
umbrella.
Ella, Ella, hey, hey.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey.
That is a good one. What about you, Emmanuel?
I like Kiss It Better.
Oh, how does that one go? Trying to think of how it
Kiss
starts.
it better, baby. Tell you, what are you willing to do?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo, there you go, Aqua. There you go.
That won't talk though.
Nah. What's my name?
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, nah. What's my name? That's also a
What's
good
my
one.
name?
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Okay, so y'all, it looks like Philly may be about to score. It's first and goal. So we got to ask you, especially you, Emmanuel, on defense, what do the guys need to do?
Bow up. Stop them. Bow up. Bow up. As long as they don't go in, they don't score.
Oh, yeah,
hold
that's
on to
not a
3
touch.
points. Yeah, hold them 3 points. You gotta stop them, you know. You gotta knock the line of scrimmage back.
Well, I guess my TV's a little bit delayed. They did score. Yep, they just scored.
Yep. Yeah, that
You
QB
said it was a
sneak.
touchdown?
Yep.
Deadly, though.
I thought he was short.
Yeah, the QB
Oh, it's
sneak.
a okay. It's a flag. Hold on. Let's see.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Give us some updates in the chat, y'all, because some of our TVs are a little bit slower than y'all.
Offsides. It's offsides.
Oh, yeah, no, they didn't get it. They got to fight
Okay.
for this. They got to fight for this. Oh, they got
Touchdown.
Oh, they gave it to him.
Yeah, they just gave they
They
just
gave it to
scored
him.
right
It's a
now.
touchdown. It's a
Yup.
touchdown.
It's all right.
It's 4 quarters in a football game, though. We're not worried about that.
Hey.
Right. All right, Jared C. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Jared C. Jared C. You had a
Doesn't
question?
matter. The defensive line's going low. The linebackers are trying to go high. I mean,
Ronald
take a
B.
look
Go
at
ahead
this
and mute
picture.
yourself. Ronald, mute.
The
Can you mute?
offensive
You
line
have a
What's good,
question?
y'all? What's good, y'all?
are rejoicing.
What's good, y'all? I'm
At
excited to
that
be
level,
part of this
let
game.
drive,
You
that's
know,
like Pop Warner,
doing well,
day one, and
enjoy
there's nobody in the
myself.
NFL
You know,
better.
make money all the time. You know, appreciate love, everything. You know, love y'all. Enjoy the game. I'm my
Thanks
favorite
for
person.
hanging
You
with
know.
us, Ronald. Thank you. Go ahead. Can you mute yourself for me whenever you get a chance? There you go. But thank you so much for hanging. We're excited to have you. Yes. All right, Jared. See if you want to go ahead and unmute
Hey,
yourself.
Jade.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Jared?
Jade, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, what's up? I was talking about Rihanna, and I just find it odd how performers at halftime don't really get paid. And I just want to get y'all's thoughts on that. And even the players don't get paid as much as they usually get paid in the regular season.
I'll let the fellas chime in and then I'll give you my opinion.
Hold on. You said the performers don't get paid?
No.
Nope.
I did not know that. I think I think the reason it's just such a national stage that everybody's watching, so they get their views and people learn about them. So I can understand the why. But as far as us being paid, we get paid for the Super Bowl. We get paid decent money for the Super Bowl.
But what I was
if you
reading
win,
was that it's not as much.
It's actually more than regular checks for the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
More than regular checks for Super Bowl.
Yeah. The farther and farther you go, the more
Yeah.
you know they like to, you know. Yeah.
Get a good check, you know. Especially if you win, you get more. You win.
So Jared, too, to your point about them not getting paid, I agree with Emmanuel. Like 19 years of radio here in Dallas, like you have to understand with them being on that national platform, there's going to be multi-millions of people that see. We think everybody knows who Rihanna is. It's so many people that don't know who she is, but after they hear her songs, they like her performance, they're going to download her music. Like her payoff after this is going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, there's no larger stage at one time than, you know, playing at the big game, you know? So I think that they do it off of, you know, GP knowing that it's going to be a bigger payoff. I mean, because you have all different type of people watching the Super Bowl, right? that are into all different genres of music. And yeah, it's going to be crazy for them. So shouts out to Lauren, who said her favorite song is Umbrella or Love the Way You Lie. That is a good one. David said Umbrella is his favorite song. Oh, Mr. H, you said you're in a loud place. Okay. I'm making sure I'm getting you guys your questions and your comments in. All right. All my KC fans, how y'all feeling right now? It's 7-0. How's everybody feeling? You're only 5 minutes in. Tom asked me what's my Rihanna top 5. All the songs that they named are definitely top 5 for me. I don't know. Rihanna really don't miss. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just mad she hasn't come out with an album in like 6 years, or however long it's been, 6-7 years. Weeknd didn't get paid last year. So who did the Super Bowl halftime last year? I didn't think it was The Weeknd. I thought it was Dr. Dre. Or am I tripping? Who did the halftime show last year? Yeah, Dre, Snoop, Kendrick Lamar. That's what I thought. Yep, that was last year. All right, I want to remind everybody, we do have a high stakes beer ad that's going to be running. Miller Lite is actually going to be running it. You know, everybody always takes bets on everything having to do with Super Bowl, even the ads, right? So there's a really cool spot that Miller Lite and Coors Light are running in the Super Bowl where fans actually bet via DraftKings, and they're asking if they are like, who's better? Is it Miller Lite better or Coors Light better? So make sure you guys look for that ad. Who do you think is going to win the big game ad? Who do you think is going to get more votes? Is it going to be Miller Lite or is it going to be Coors Light? My vote obviously is going to be for Miller Lite, right? So make sure you guys look out for that. That's coming up real soon. Damien, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself, Damien W.
Yo.
Oh, not you, Damien. My bad.
Oh, look, my bad.
That's you. I didn't realize
I
that
only
you
know
were.
one.
I
I only know one D dub in here.
No, you know what's so funny,
Damien was-
Damien? I wasn't even thinking that was you that actually said something to John in the chat. I was like,
Yeah. You know, I'm talking to everybody. Hold up.
and that's why we love you. I swear, you have like y'all have the best personality. Like, but I wasn't even thinking. Duh, it's Damien. Okay.
Don't mix that. Hey, I'm attending here. I'm here.
But I love that you were polite and you answered my question. So thank you. But my question to Damien was, how the Chiefs pulled off that comeback in Super Bowl 54. Can you take us through that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm not gonna lie. It being in the Super Bowl and being in those type of games, you know, first playoff game, then we just was tired of being in that position. Like we're losing, we know we're better than this, so we all just sat down and looked at each other like, man, we've been here before. We know what to do, so we know how to handle that situation, and we didn't fold.
So is that like a mental thing more than a physical thing? Like it's an attitude?
It for sure was a mental thing, and it for sure was an attitude we all had to have. And once everybody found that attitude and started feeding off one another, you know, we all took place and knew what time it was.
And were those plays designed for a situation like that where you might have to score a lot fast? Like, do you plan it that way?
Most definitely. You practice every situation, or at least you try to. You can never really prepare for every situation, but the situation you can think of, we practice them.
And like when you knew the ball was going to be coming to you, what goes through your mind?
Well, leading to the last touchdown and getting on the field. I knew the ball was going to be in my hands, and Everybody knew the ball was gonna be in my hands. So, and you can even hear Pat a couple times like, "Hey, we coming through you. Let's go." So hey, like I said, it was an attitude we all had, and that's what it was.
Really cool.
Well,
Congrats.
I'll say
Let's
this:
go,
Kansas just
Kelsey!
scored.
Oh, go Kelsey!
Shouts out to Kelsey with the stanky leg celebration dance.
Yeah.
So do y'all practice that, Damien? Like, do you know if you score a touchdown, do you know what dance you're gonna do in the end zone?
So I'm not gonna lie, it's something, when I was in KC, it's something we did, I want to say every Friday. So at the last full speed practice and the last full speed play, we were all on offense. We would all go down to the end zone, big man, everybody on offense. And we were dead ass sit there and talk about what dance we gonna do when we get in the end zone. That's how confident we was. Like Pat, everybody down there. We really trying to get Pat to do this little wiggle, you know what I'm saying? That's something you just got to think like that. You got to be like that because you got to, these are the moments we're going to be in. We're going to be in this end zone. So what are we going to do as a team? What are we going to do as an individual? What are we going to do?
So how do you decide? Because what if everybody's like what if there's a couple of guys that have different ideas? So everybody just says, nah, we don't like that, but we like this.
Well, you got to think about when I was on the squad, it was really, all people really had ideas was Tyree, Kelsey, me, Pat, the big men, they was just like, all right, whatever, we gonna do whatever y'all got going. So, but it was like I said, it was fun, just to see the confidence in everybody. And like I said, that's something we really practice in Israel.
Wow, that's some good information. Who knew that y'all really had dance or celebration practice after practice on Fridays?
Oh, me, you really did.
I love that. That's what's up. So explain to everybody. So think about it. Andy Reid got fired from the Eagles, right? And so now he's playing against the Eagles today. So this is a different type of, there's a little bit of revenge that he has in this game, right? That's what happens as a competitor. When you think.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember when it first happened. I think they went and got Chip Kelly, I want to believe, from Oregon. I'm not sure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But for me, everybody thought Chip was that dude, and when it didn't pan out, I know Andy's sitting back like, come on, man, I'm the greatest. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest coaches ever. So for him to be let go like the way he did, I know Andy got a grudge right now, whether he gonna tell you or not.
What was it like actually working under him? You know what I mean? Under his leadership. I think both of you guys can speak on this, but what is that really like? Because we see it from the outside, we see it one way, but what is it like in the locker room, at the practices? What type of guy is he?
I'm gonna let you start first,
Yeah, so he knows when it's time to work, and he knows when it's time to play around. We always joke around with him because he like burgers and stuff, cheeseburgers. He always says after your practice, but yeah, he's a hardworking coach. He wants the best from his players, and he makes it fun as well. We're gonna work and then we're gonna have fun as well. Like he lets the players, kind of do their thing, bring out their own character, and he just makes the team go. I would say.
That's what's up.
Well,
you agree,
the way I look at Big Red, I'm an offensive guy, so he is somebody I have to deal with every day, just being an offensive mind type coach. So, like he was saying, he's very, people don't get to see it, but he's very playful. He's probably one of them dads where you just know not to play with. Like he'll let you do your thing, but he give you that look, all right, it's time to chill out. Let me get right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, you wouldn't imagine that because we see the tough part of the coach. You know what I mean? When they're on the news, doing the post game conferences and all that kind of stuff. So that's
he joke all day. Andy, Big Red joke all day.
I love that. Oh. Big Red. Y'all call him Big Red?
Big Red. Yeah, Big Red. That's Big Red. Everybody knows that's Big Red.
I love it. All right, Gregory B, you have a question for Gabby. Go ahead and unmute yourself, Gregory B. Gregory B. All right, if you can't find the mute button, I'll go ahead and ask it for you. So Gabby, Gregory wanted to know, what is the best part about being a YouTuber?
I'd definitely say just like traveling, doing all the fun stuff, being able to meet people. You never know what your day is going to be like. Like last week, I was actually in the Bahamas. So it's funny that he's here right now because I do a lot of traveling content too now. So it's fun being able to do all of that. It's not like the typical work day for me, it's very different. So it's always fun.
But I hear there's a level of stress involved with it, like trying to record content. Like it looks pretty by the time you produce it, but it's a lot.
It's a lot of stress trying to get everything ready because nowadays it's not just YouTube, it's Instagram, it's TikTok now too. I also do Twitch streaming. So it's getting all the content for every single one of the platforms, not just one single thing. So you always have to have a team behind you helping you get everything ready.
That's what's up. So how did you get your start in that? Like, how do you, because there's a lot of people that's their goal is to, break off and I really get paid to post.
Yeah, so I started doing it actually for fun in high school, kind of as a joke, because all my friends were like, you won't do that. I was like, yes, I will. So I started doing it in high school. Now I'm 22. And so I continued doing it through college, through my college graduation, everything. I did vlogging. So I can look back on all my memories from high school, my graduation, my college graduation, prom, and all that stuff. So I'm really glad that I did it because now it's online forever. And one day I could show it to my kids one day.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, congratulations to you on that. Because I mean, again, especially your generation, there's a lot of people that want to do that and you just don't know how to make it happen for yourself. Was there one big opportunity that kind of was like the turning point from it being a hobby to?
Yes, I'd say like my first thing that I was like, oh my gosh, this can be a career was my first big brand deal. It was with a company called Fabletics. And so they hired me for 3.5 years. I worked for them and it was just creating content for them. And so I was 20, I want to say. No, I was 19 the first year they hired me. And so they were an amazing company to work with. And it was so cool because they were working with people like Kevin Hart and all these other huge people that we always hear of. And I was like, oh yeah, I work for them too. And so it was always fun going to their events and really starting to actually make a career out of it.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations, girl. Keep up the good work. We're going to all follow you on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
It's just Gabrielle_Moses. It's just my name. So it'll pop up.
Okay. All right. We're going to make sure that we, that's how you know you're big time when you say, I'll just pop up. Yes. I love that. Congratulations. All right. Jared, you had a question. You can go ahead and unmute yourself, Jared. Jared C.
Yeah, I was wondering, just thinking about like how tough football is, just how physically demanding. At this point, like the guys are 20 games if you didn't get injured all season, plus preseason, plus training camp. Like, how do you handle that toll on your body, or is it more tough? Is it tougher mentally to stay engaged?
Oh, they're muted. Hold on. They're going to mute.
Oh,
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
So I feel like me personally, I can't really speak for nobody else, but it's really a mindset you put yourself in, knowing that you gotta, after the season, you really don't got that much time to really chill with your family and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's an understanding within your family, within yourself, that this is what I'm sacrificing right now.
Speaking of winning, this year T-Mobile's network won the most national awards. Now this just might make us America's best network.
Yeah, I'll say this. I think it's mental as well as physical. But like Dame said, you gotta tell your body, why you're doing this. You're doing this for a reason. You make sacrifices to get to that the ultimate goal. Win the Super Bowl. You're gonna have a short off season. After a long season, but you gotta be mental about it. And you gotta take care of your body. So you gotta make sure you put the right nutrients in your body. Sleep is very essential, and just make sure your body and your mental is right just for the big game, because that adrenaline is gonna take over when you're out there. You're not really gonna feel a lot of hits and stuff going in.
I've often heard that like after a game, it feels like you've been in a car wreck. Is that how it was on Monday?
You just don't know, my boy.
Hey, especially the trenches. I know they feel that shit.
Listen. I'm about 220. I got to deal with 300 pounders. I got to deal with everybody wants something.
Yo, nah, we feel that stuff. Yeah, it definitely feel like he got hit by a train track. By a train, I say.
Y'all. Somebody else just checked in, y'all. We got Sammy Watkins with us, wide receiver for the Chiefs during the 2020 Super Bowl championship season. Current wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. What's up, Sammy?
How y'all doing?
Good. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging.
Thank y'all for having me on.
So look, so you hear these boys talking about getting hit. Do you feel like does it feel like you've been in a car accident on Monday after you played on Sunday?
I'm pretty sure like the running backs feel a little bit more pain than the wideouts, but the older I got, man, it took me about Thursday to start feeling good. So
what? Till Thursday, Sammy?
Sammy, that body don't work how I used to.
Oh, you on mute, Sammy. You on mute. You on mute, Sammy.
My bad. I said, the older you get, man, I only probably get hit maybe 5 times a game, but if I wake up in the morning, it's about that time. Like, man, I don't.
All right, you're cutting out just a little bit.
I'm still breaking up.
Yeah, we can hear you now. There you go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we lost you again. I'm so sorry. We lost you again, Sammy.
Just a second.
Okay, no worries. You're good. Look, Emmanuel, you over there sitting all high and mighty. You in the Bahamas with a good reception. You must be at a nice hotel.
Oh, yeah, I'm at the Hilton. You know, it's nice over here. They got a nice little resort. It's a nice little setup for me. You know, they got a little watch party. I'm gonna head to. You know, after I'm done.
I can see it now. You ready to button that shirt right now. You ready to button that shirt right now.
Hey, you know, Miami is only 50 miles. I had to go, man.
I feel it. I do.
Okay, so speaking of, so let me ask the fellas real quick. So after a season, where's your favorite place to travel to like blow off the steam? You know what I mean? Like to get away after the season is done.
I mean, it all depends. I mean, I live in a tropical climate, so you know, I could chill in Miami if I want to. But normally I go home, you know, see the family, kind of like just let loose, you know, see everybody in Houston, and I just decide where I want to go with the fellas, you know, either go out the country, go to maybe the DR, Colombia, you know, Europe. It just depends how you feel or where you looking forward to going that off season. So
Okay. Damien, what about you? I know Damien be, oh Lord, you already know he have a good time. Oh Lord.
Nah, that's it for sure. But after the season, I for sure try to get out, get a trip in. For me, I live in Florida, so you know the quickest thing is the Bahamas and Jamaica, you know, and then I have family out there as well, so it's easy.
You have family where? In Jamaica or Bahamas?
Jamaica.
Oh, okay. I'm Jamaican too. I got family out there.
Okay, say that.
We might be cousins. You know, we always trying to claim somebody.
Man, chill out, man.
All right, Sammy, what about you? Where do you like to travel to after the season's over?
I say my main go-to is the Caribbean. We try to keep it around those areas, and we just like the vibe, the culture. And we like places where you can go to see different cultures also. So I'm stick to the Caribbean.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, well, as we all know, you had an incredible Super Bowl 54, Sammy. I'm gonna let John K come on. He has a question for you about about the game, how it all went for you. So John, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey, Sammy, thanks for coming on. I asked Damien earlier before you got here how you guys pulled off that comeback. So I'd love to hear about that. and also your favorite memory of that Super Bowl, because you were incredible in it.
Honestly, I think the way Kansas City, the way we practice, the way we coach, the way the coaches don't flinch, and I go back and look at that game one more, I'm like, man, we ain't winning this game. And then just the way our coaches coach us and the players, how we link together, we start clicking. Of course, Williams started always do. And we've been doing big losses. I mean, high ball made it happen, but I think KC just got that niche to where they don't budge, and they come through in the big clutch games.
That's what's up. Sammy, I see you over there drinking a Miller Lite. Come on, you know we got to get us a cheers in real fast.
Hey, y'all trying to get me drunk, man. I'm trying to stay level-headed.
No, not today. Not today. Just let.
Look, it always tastes like Miller time. Cheers, okay?
Miller time, baby.
Here's to that Super Bowl performance by Sammy. That was
yes,
crazy.
Absolutely.
And he had no cushion. He had the least cushion in the NFL season or something like that. Is that right, Sammy? Like, I think the statistics showed like.
Yeah, I made one of the biggest plays. I think me and Damon made one.
I think we lost him. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna get him back. Just sometimes when you're live, you guys, this is what happens. The reception can be a little off, but he'll be back in just a second. So that's a great way to go into our next trivia, courtesy of a Miller Lite. Let's give away some more prizes. All right. This one is gonna be for the Miller Lite neon sign. So get your fingers ready. Put your answers in the chat. Do not call out the answers. Make sure you put them in the chat, and whoever gets it first is going to be our winner. All right. So again, for a Miller Lite neon sign, Rihanna's performing in the halftime show tonight, right? So we're excited about that. Who headlined the halftime show when the Chiefs won Super Bowl 54? Was it A, Bruno Mars, B, J-Lo and Shakira, C, Beyonce, or D, Lady Gaga? Let's see. Emmanuel, you got it, buddy. You kind of cheated though, because you were there. But
man, why you giving me?
Hey, you said we can. You said we can
No,
answer though, right?
You
said we can answer.
Cheers, you win. We're gonna send you a Miller Lite neon sign. You better hang it in your man cave too, all right? The answer was B, J-Lo and Shakira.
Nah, he don't get that one.
I love that. Emmanuel, you got it first, and then Scott F got it after you. So yes, it was. So let me ask you guys, when you're in the Super Bowl, do you get a chance? I know you're in the locker room. Do y'all try to sneak out early to see a little bit of the show, or are y'all pretty focused?
Nah, I don't think so.
I wish I would have walked out there to watch the show with Andy
It might not go over too well with the coach, huh?
Man, come on, man.
Hey, Damon.
What's the word?
Look who I got with me.
Oh, my boy Pringle, what's up, baby? What's the word? Where y'all at, man?
I think we in your neck of the woods, Temple, right?
Nah, I'm in Lauderdale, Miami.
Lauderdale?
Yeah.
Palm Beach, bro.
Yeah.
Man, we need to link up, man. Where you going?
Come on, man. I'm in your city. Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing.
Hey, who y'all got winning, man? Who y'all got winning?
You see who I got.
Huh?
Cheese, man.
What party you at?
Exactly.
You got what party you at?
Who you got?
You at the cheese party, man. What's going on here?
All right, you guys, we have somebody else that just checked in too. Chris Conley, current wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans, Chiefs receiver from 2015 to 2018. Dreadmon, go ahead and mute for me, baby.
Okay,
please.
I got you.
Thank you. So Chris Conley's on. He was a Chiefs receiver from 2015 to 2018. Hey, Chris, what's up?
What's going?
Thanks for hanging with us. Oh, you got a whole like studio. Like it's looking real lovely where you are. You muted. You just went back on mute. It jumped back on mute for some reason.
Hello?
Yep, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Thanks for hanging with us. We got these boys over here. You know, it's Chiefs Nation on the hang today. So
Yeah, I see Damian with his hat. Sammy starting trouble as always. These guys, they don't change. They're the same guys.
You know it.
Chris, my guy, what's up, man?
What's up, dude? What's going on, man? You been watching spaceships, bro?
Nah, man. Nah.
No, chill out, Chris.
Sammy's locker used to be by my locker, and he used to always talk about how we were being watched by aliens every day after practice.
Really?
Every single day.
Why you calling me out like that, bro? Why you calling me out like that?
Man.
Hey, that boy Sammy had us thinking he was.
Hey, Chris, we can have to mute you again, bro. We can have to mute you, dog.
Say what?
I said we finna have to mute you, bro.
Hey, my bad, dog. I just got on here. Let me be quiet.
No, just.
So Sammy, you're a conspiracy theorist. You believe in all
I think they lying on me. One, I ain't never came to Christian talking about no aliens. Now, do I believe in some weird stuff? Yes, but I don't know about the whole thing. I do have my differences.
What was Andy Reid nickname for you? What was Andy nickname?
No, Coach. No, they get mad at me because Coach Reid used to say some crazy stuff, and I used to just agree with them, and they look at me like I'm crazy. So
my bad.
Coach Reid on the whole.
I started a rumor on you. My bad. Forget everything that I said. It was all false. It was all false.
Sammy will be your own people. I'll tell you that much. We love that. So Chris, we got to let you jump on in here. We got to ask you about Mahomes. You know, how has he evolved from his first season when he was your quarterback to now?
There's a lot of things. So I finished my season with the Tennessee Titans, but there was a brief stint during the season where I was with Kansas City. I was with Kansas City for 3 weeks, and then I was claimed by the Titans.
Balling too.
What you say?
So that boy was balling for 3 weeks too.
Hey man, doing what I got to do. But
that boy going.
You have you basically look at. For me, I just saw the way that he commanded the huddle, the way that he dictates the game plan now. Whereas I feel like when I used to play with him, it was still very much, Big Red's game plan. It was very much Big Red's vision. Now everything in that building runs through 15, and he's very good at it. He's a leader of men, and he's a hell of a football player.
That's what's up. I love that. We actually have a question from the chat. Tom, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey guys, I had a question for Emmanuel. So obviously you joined the Dolphins after you left the Chiefs, and this past offseason Tyreek got traded to the Dolphins. So I wanted to ask a two-part question. One is, were you surprised to see the Chiefs kind of decide to move on rather than pay him? And also, where were you when you heard that Tyreek had joined the Dolphins? What was your reaction?
One, I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised they let him go because I was actually shocked at the trade. And secondly, it was my agent because we had the same agency. He kind of told me like what was coming. So I was excited for Tyreek, to have him on the Dolphins, and he's a dynamic player. He's a game record for us. I was happy we got a chance to acquire him. But I was excited, obviously. But I was surprised though that Chiefs didn't, try to pay him or try to make something work. But I'm just happy for him to be on my team now. So.
And I have a follow-up for Sammy, who now is on a team with a guy in a similar situation. Sammy, what do you think should happen, and what are you hoping happens with the Lamar situation with the Ravens and that contract?
Other people's, but Lamar's my guy. I that ain't bad. You know what I mean, I think he does so much for that the offense, and I mean it's small things you got to fix. You know what I mean, got to grow up and do. But I think he deserves, you know what I mean, everything that he's wanting. But I also think he got to keep in mind, like I know Deshaun Watson got $250 million fully guaranteed, but they trying to build something around him that's special. And I think he need to also look at the flip side of it also and be like, man, I can take 200 fully guaranteed instead of trying to max it out. Because, I mean, if you're trying to, you know, they got to go out there and get good guys. They got to have to where they can get free agencies and move the roster around. So I think he got to look at it from a lot of different points of view and trying to match what Deshaun Watson doing, Josh Allen doing.
Hey, could the players watch the game just now and tell us what just happened? Explain what just happened, how they did that. How'd that happen?
I can't believe it.
Hey, Sammy, break down the route for us, Sammy.
What happened?
Break down that route for us.
I ain't really
Give me the analysis.
But it was like a deep cross. Was it like XB line or deep cross?
Nah, I think he had he might have had a corner.
I ain't it. It might be pylon then. I think that's pylon.
That's pylon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that's just a grown man taking a shot right there. Like he had great coverage. He just kept on playing through the ball. I mean, we all know who AJ Brown is. He's pretty much. If they don't put 2 or 3 guys on him, he gonna goddamn do. So they need to double cover him the rest of the game.
Hey, what's good, guys? This is Tony Richardson. I'm actually checking in on the actual game. So that catch was sick.
He had him just then. I don't know why he stopped. He had an interception. That's a pick right there. He got a pick. He just stopped. That was stupid. Wow.
All right, you guys.
But
We have Tony Richardson checking in, you guys, live from the game. Kansas City Chiefs Hall of Fame fullback. Played 10 seasons with the Chiefs. What's up, Tony? How are you?
11 seasons with the Chiefs.
Oh, 11. My bad. I got to give you that one season. That makes a difference for sure.
Yeah, 17 years total. That's my pension. So don't
Yes.
discount me. All the guys on the chat know that pension credits are the most important thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, what you say
17
need
years
that
in the
pension?
league.
That boy say he need
I'm
that
sitting here with my
pension.
guy, though. Lorenzo Alexander. Yeah, I got Logan here. We're talking it up. We watching the game right now. The big game. Yeah. How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing good, Tony. What is it feeling like in the stadium? Tell us the vibe. Like, tell us about the energy.
You know, it's so crazy. I'm actually surrounded around Eagles fans. Me and Lowe actually had to tell the Eagles fans, don't start now, won't be now. I said, I got John Sally for the Buccaneers. I got about 5 of my guys. I said, Eagles fans going to come to food. I did not tell them. What's what happened?
All right, the reception is a little off, but I did hear, don't start none, won't be none to the Eagles fans. We did hear that much.
Yeah, the Eagles fans.
That's what's up. Well, Tony, we appreciate you hanging with us. We know you're live at the game, so we're going to let you enjoy your time. Thank you so much. You are legendary. This was huge for you to jump on with us. Again, 11 seasons with the Kansas City Chiefs, 17 years in the league, you guys. He got his pension, the money looking all right, everything is good, life is blessed.
I haven't got it yet.
Okay, you on your way.
Hey,
All right.
you gotta tell them the years count.
Yes, they do. You're right. You are absolutely right. Well, Tony, go ahead and enjoy the game, and we'll check back in with you in just a little bit. All right.
Okay, sounds good. I'll log back in about 10 minutes.
All right. Sounds good. There we go. All right. Here we go. All right. You know, somebody asked me a question earlier, you guys, that I actually want to throw up to you all. When you're not quote unquote in the Super Bowl, and I know he's a retired player, so he doesn't count in this, but let's say when you're in the league, if you don't make it to the Super Bowl, do players actually attend the Super Bowl, or do you just attend the Super Bowl activities?
I just do the activities. I ain't finna go sit in the stands at a game.
I figured you wouldn't.
Hey man, we've been doing football all year, man. I'm gonna watch this one from the couch.
I'm gonna holler at you.
Damien, do you ever miss it?
You said what?
Do you ever miss the game?
Oh no, yeah, no, of course, you know. But you know, when it's time, it's time. You know, and we think twice about it.
Damien, I can tell you were one of the rowdy ones in the locker room. Am I right or am I right?
You know, I was quiet. I kept to myself and just had
Lies. All lies. All lies.
I love it. Hey, Chris, how about the Georgia Bulldogs? We know, you know, that's just stopping
Hey man,
grounds.
you know one of my teams won this year. One of my teams won this year. I'm proud of them, man. That program's completely different now. Completely different.
You think they can do a three-peat?
I wouldn't put it you know, out of reach. I wouldn't put it out of reach. They just reload now. They just reload. They don't rebuild.
Okay, so I have to say this. We got Damien and Emmanuel really got into it earlier. So I gotta ask Chris and Sammy, what's your favorite Rihanna song? Because we're getting ready to watch something iconic happen at halftime.
Man, I feel like for me, the song that I want to hear tonight that I associate with football is Who's Gonna Run This Town. That song to me, I remember that song coming out when I was going on recruiting trips. And I remember I went to my first Georgia football game at night and that song was playing and it was like a 4-quarter game and it came down to the last play. And so that's just a football song for me.
Okay. Who's gonna run this down tonight? Okay. What'd you say, Jonathan?
That's our vote here for the opener. We think she's gonna come out like it's gonna be perfect.
Yep. You might be on to something. Sammy, what about you? What's your favorite Rihanna song? We got to get you to sing it.
Y'all be honest with y'all.
Don't tell me.
Under my umbrella.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, that's my song. That's what I said earlier.
I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, you guys, I want to remind you, don't forget to get your questions in the chat. You have a few more minutes. We are 13 minutes left in the second quarter. After the second quarter, we will be done. So I want to make sure that you guys get your questions in. Also, I want to remind everybody, we do have an upcoming hang. Make sure to join us in March for the World Baseball Classic, Team USA versus Team Mexico on the 12th. And we'll be hanging March 30th for the Astros season opener against the White Sox. Go to let'shang.live to get your free tickets now or click the ad in Hang. VIP tickets go quickly, so make sure you secure yours today, okay? Again, go to hang.live and make sure that you get those tickets for those 2 hangs that we have coming up, all right? Those are going to be really, really, really fun. All right, I think it's time for us to do another trivia question. Let me see which one I'm going to do. Since Emmanuel got our last one. All right, let's see here. All right, we'll do this one. This one is for a Miller Lite hoodie, all right? Of course, it tastes like Miller time right now. Miller Lite is only 96 calories. I want to remind everybody of that, which is great if you are loading your summer bod, okay? It's not going to affect it. It's going to, you're still going to be able to get it all together. So make sure you put your answers in the chat. Don't unmute, and the first person to get it correct will win a Miller Lite hoodie, all right? All right, in Super Bowl 54, the Chiefs were down 20-10 versus the 49ers. Patrick Mahomes threw a 44-yard pass to which player on 3rd and 15 to keep the Chiefs in the game? Was it A, Travis Kelce, B, McCole Hardman, oh, that's my boy, C, Felton Davis, or D, Tyreek Hill? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Let's see. Nope, Evan, that's not right. Nope, Tom, Andrew, that's not right. Tim G. Tim G, you are correct. The answer is Tyreek Hill. That's it. Sammy, Damien, y'all remember that play?
Yeah, I know exactly what the play was called. I think Chris do too.
Yo, Wasp won.
Wasp. He had the big angle.
Kind of holding on to this one.
Yeah.
Takes the hit. You saw the pressure.
That was a good play, bro.
Duffy came off the slot. It was actually an inside screen.
Congratulations to Tim G. Tim G, go ahead and turn your camera on. Can't see you.
Yeah, turn the light off for the game. You see the game, brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in a little dark spot.
Okay, well, congratulations. You actually just got yourself a Miller Lite hoodie. So congratulations on getting that correct. So did you watch that game? Obviously, you remember that game, right? Tim, okay. All right, there we go. I'm sure he did. He got it correct. All right.
Show you guys these ribs real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So Sean was asking about pull apart, and I don't know if it gets more pull apart. Just like that right there, falling off. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of these, and that Miller Lite barbecue sauce came right on in. So, pretty good day. So, it's been great hanging with you guys. I thank y'all so much.
Tell us again how you made that Miller Lite barbecue sauce.
Miller Lite barbecue sauce I made my own little Miller Lite barbecue sauce, but it's kind of spicy, a little tomatoey. It's sweet like Kansas City barbecue, but it's ketchup, brown sugar, Dijon mustard, garlic, a little bit of gochujang, that Korean pepper paste that's so good that everybody likes so much, and then you pour a whole Miller Lite in and let it reduce down.
I love it. Sounds delish. Sounds delish.
Call me. I'll be in Dallas to cook them for you next week.
Hey, say less, Jonathan. I'm gonna call you on the tour. I'm gonna call you on the tour. Well, you guys, we just got another touchdown. Tony's live from the game. Tell us what's going on, Tony.
Yeah, actually came back, and crazy enough, I was this guy was Eagles fan started yelling at me in the bathroom, and I was like, "Look, man, I'm just trying to use the bathroom." And he started, so I need my Chiefs guys. I need some guys out here to fly a helicopter because we might have some issues out here.
Well, it looks like we have a game now, Tony.
Dude, Eagles fans are crazy. I'm just like, the guy was like, "Who do you think you are?" I was like, "Dude, I'm just trying to use the bathroom." And then one guy was like, he's in the Chiefs Ring of Honor. And he was like, "I don't care who's in. He's in the Eagles fans now." I was like, "Dude, we're at the Super Bowl, and I need you to get out of my face." Thank God I'm over here. I got the police officers. I got the state troopers to guard me, so we ain't got no trouble, man. I'm telling you, I need my Chiefs kingdom to come take a private plane. Come on out here, man. We might have some issues.
Ooh, jeez.
It's supposed to be a positive chat. We're supposed to be having fun, drinking some Miller Lite, and all of a sudden I got this Eagles fan trying to rough me up, and I'm out here by myself.
Oh man. You got to be safe out there, Tony.
Yeah, I know. I'm surrounded. There's enough Chiefs Kingdom around here. You already know. We ride together. So I don't know what just happened. I heard that the crowd just went crazy, so that means we must have scored or something happened. So you guys might have to fill me in.
Yep, Kansas just scored. Chiefs definitely got another one on the board, Tony. So you went to the bathroom, the restroom at the wrong time.
Yeah, well, I want to go to the bathroom so you guys can at least hear me.
because I realized like being down there in the pit and with my headphones on, it was picking up so much background noise, and so I wanted to make sure I fulfilled my obligation. So, but I did get a chance to run into Deron Cherry earlier today, Chiefs Hall of Famer, and should be in the NFL Hall of Fame, and ran into a couple of my guys. Obviously, I played with Darrelle Revis, and Revis is going in. Me and D. Ware have the same agent. Crazy enough, I've been knowing D. Ware since high school, and somehow he ended up going to Troy State instead of Auburn, but we ain't gonna hold that against him. But he's in the NFL Hall of Fame now, so it's all good.
That's what's up. I love that. Well, real quick before you go, I definitely want to ask you, according to Over the Cap, there's a website that tracks players' contracts. Only 14 of the 32 NFL teams have fullbacks signed to multi-year deals. What do you think has happened to the role of the fullback?
Well, you know, it's funny because there's still guys out there that's still doing it. And so I still like now working for the NFL legends community. So Will Shields actually does the same job I do, but he's in Kansas City and I'm in New York. But so we're still like, you know, mentoring young guys as they come in. And so I had a chance to mentor, you know, Hushek, Harvard guy doing extremely well. Some of these like you look at the fullback from Baltimore is doing extremely well. So I still think there's about 4 or 5 fullbacks that are still getting it done. And obviously we had, you know, Shermanator with the Chiefs. And so when teams and everybody on this chat realizes when weather starts to get inclement and it starts to change, it gets nut cutting time, then that's when you need to start running the football. And so fullbacks are not a dying breed just yet, but you know, everyone's like, man, what would it have been like to play with Patrick Mahomes? I was like, if I'm playing with Patrick Mahomes, I'm on the sideline because it's an RPO and fullbacks in the game. So, you know, but I think the position is still around, and hopefully we can, you know, it could be a resurgent position.
Nice. So, and you just mentioned Darrelle Revis too, about him getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. I got to ask you, where does he rank for you? You know, among the CBs, the last couple of decades, where is he on your ranking?
Yeah, so Revis, when I first came to the Jets, Revis was my roommate in training camp, and I mean he's different. He's a little bit different from the standpoint, like you know, I mean you look at the Deion Sanders, like Deion obviously is a staple that everyone always looks up to, but Revis was a guy like I could tell you a quick story. So we're in training camp, and I'm always like telling Reeve, like, man, listen, you better hope they don't ever send me on a route because I'm gonna beat you, right? So I motion out there. It's like C motion. So I go out, and all of a sudden I'm lined up against Revis. I'm supposed to run a 9 route. Man, that sucker hit me so hard in my right pec, it almost lifted me off the ground. I'm out there messing around. I don't know how to get off. The receivers on the chat know you can't be out there playing around. I go out there, I'm trying to run a route. He hit me so hard in my right pec. I was like, Revis, if you ever hit me like that again, we're going to fight. So he had all the technique. I mean, you look at, obviously we got, you know, Sauce Gardner, who I've got a chance to watch up close and personal. But Revis was a technician. Obviously, he was under Ty Law, who I play with, and former Chief as well. But he was a technician and he had a notebook on every single receiver. And to me, since I seen him play, I think he only got beat one time by Randy Moss, and I think maybe 2 other times. There wasn't a lot of receivers that Revis Island was real. So yeah, he's one of my closest friends, and you know, as he said, he's a dog.
Well, we love that. No, Tony, thank you so much, and we appreciate you so much for going to the restroom, almost getting into a fight just to hang with us. I'm standing outside right now,
but I'm telling you, all my Chief guys, I can't see you. But listen, if some stuff jump off, I'm gonna send an SOS signal. All you're gonna see is home of the Chiefs. I send a private plane. We got to come up here and rough some of these Eagles fans crazy, man. I'm like, y'all better back down. Like these cats literally think they can come out here and play football. I'm like, don't get the. I'm like, I play fullback, so my job was to knock people to sleep. So yeah, but this is a positive chat. But if I send an SOS signal, hey, Chiefs Kingdom, I need y'all to come get me. So I'm sorry, I shouldn't say. I was not supposed to say that word. But the Kingdom, I need you guys to come get me. That's what I shouldn't say the C word. But I need the Kingdom to come rally and come get me.
Well, they all got you in the chat. They all got your back. All you got to do is send a signal. All right, Tony?
All right. Sounds good. Love you guys.
All right. Appreciate you. Go have fun. And if you get a chance to check back in later, we'll holler at you. All right. For sure. All right. Mr. H, did you have a question?
No question. I'm just saying tighten up. Tennessee, that's all. Derrick Henry, all that shit. You feel me? Fuck J-Rob, all that shit. That's all.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. It's time for another Miller Lights trivia question. Of course, it tastes like Miller time. Cheers to everybody on the chat. Again, thank you guys for hanging with us. We definitely appreciate it. Put the answer in the chat. If you know the answer, don't yell it out. Fellas, you guys are welcome to play along too. This one is for another Miller Lite hoodie, okay? While in college, Chris Conley did something you might not expect from an NFL player, all right? Was it A, won an Irish step dancing competition? B, was a cheerleader for the basketball team? C, performed in Cirque du Soleil? Or was it D, wrote, directed, and starred in a Star Wars fan film? Put your answers in the chat. What did Chris Conley do in college that you probably wouldn't expect from an NFL player?
I
Chris
just
gave
want to
the
know
answer and they still getting it wrong.
these. I just want to know who writes these.
It wasn't me,
Like,
Chris.
who wrote these questions? They had to. Who's going, man? What can we make believable? He was a college basketball cheerleader.
Chris.
Ooh.
Chris.
I
We're
have
trying
to
to make
admit-
it easy.
I have to admit it was me, Chris. It was me. How did I do?
Now, I mean, if you were trying to make it easy, I guess.
Well,
I don't know,
cheers
you have
to
the verdict.
Tamara. You are the winner. The answer is definitely wrote, directed, and starred in a Star Wars fan film. You got to tell us about it, Chris. I saw you. So you're into cosplay.
I'm not really a cosplayer, but no, I was when I was in college, I had a week every if people watch YouTube, you can go down YouTube rabbit holes and just binge a bunch of videos in a certain category. And I had a week in college where I was just watching all of these fan films and short films that people were making, and they were shooting them on cell phones, they were shooting them on little DSLR cameras, and they were really cool. And so finally one day I was like, man, I want to see what it's like to make something like that. And so I wrote one, recruited some people on campus to be in it, and it went viral. So it was a good learning experience, but it was just creativity and being bored. You know, college football in the off season, you don't really get to leave. You don't really have off season. You live there. So definitely was just filling some time.
But that's cool. You got, look, something different up under your belt. Maybe something you could fall back on, later on in life.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
Chris, the cheerleading thing came up because of your vertical leap. Like, don't you own the record for the combine highest vertical leap or something?
I do. I still hold that record, 45 inches. Someone's gonna beat it. Every record is meant to be beaten, but yeah, nah. There's already somebody who was close. There was a kid who was really close last year. It was just unofficial. He would have beat me. He had a 46 unofficial. So it's gonna get beat probably this next year. But it's been a record for 8 years now.
Wow,
So you must play basketball too then. With that.
I used to, not anymore. These knees can't do it. Not anymore.
Well, I got to give a shout out to Scott F. He says, nothing wrong with college cheerleaders. I was one. So shouts out to you, Scott, for being a college cheerleader. That's what's up.
Never said there was a problem, Scott. That's not me. I was always playing sports, never was on the side.
Yeah, that's what's up. I love that. But I love to learn about the hidden talents. I want to ask the other guys too about their hidden talents. Okay, Damien, you got to tell us your hidden talents. Sammy, you got to tell us your hidden talent. Something that we wouldn't expect. That was definitely unexpected that you wrote, directed, and starred in a Star Wars fan film, Chris. So Damien, what is something we wouldn't know about you that's a hidden talent that you have?
Growing up, I was in a performing arts school.
Really?
Yes. Had to do violin, act, all that just to get into school.
Really? So can you still play?
No, I have not played in 2 years. No, I have not. But
okay.
That's something people
act?
don't know about me though.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Of course. That's
Okay.
definitely me.
We looking forward to seeing you in some film soon then.
Come on now. Hey, matter of fact, Chris, you got me.
See, when I was in Kansas City, I always invited people whenever I was shooting anything, but no one wanted to get up for the call time. Call time was too early. You tell people they got to get up at 5 a.m. on their off day, no one shows up. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Oh my gosh. I can imagine. All right, Sammy, you got to tell us what your hidden talent is. Those are pretty dope. I'm impressed. Uh-oh, I think you just disappeared. All right, Black, go ahead and unmute yourself, and then we'll get Sammy's hidden talent, and we'll also get Gabby's hidden talent too. Black, go ahead and unmute yourself. Oh, there you go. Okay, yes, we can hear you now.
I'm at a Super Bowl military party. I'm on base in Africa.
Oh, Willie, what's up? Willie Rope is in the building. Legendary Willie. What's going on, brother?
Hey. How's it going?
Hi, how are you? Thanks for hanging with us.
Are you enjoying the game?
We got us a game, y'all. 14-14. So Willie is actually joining us, like he said, from a military base. NFL Hall of Fame offensive tackle. Spent 2 seasons with the Chiefs during his career, 11 Pro Bowl selections, 9 All-Pro. So, Willie, what is it like out there? Tell us what's going on.
We're having a good time. We've been in Jordan. We went to a couple bases. Then we went to Qatar, and now we finished up in Djibouti, East Africa. So yeah, it's been a very good trip. But when you come on these tours, your living arrangement is a little different than what you're used to at home. So you just got to adjust on the fly.
Okay, so tell us what they're like. In Djibouti. Djibouti, Africa. David, you played too much, David.
The troops have been great. When we got here, they had a Norwegian. Here go Hurts. They had a Norwegian backpack deal. But we've been having a great time with the different troops and hearing about stories about their everything they do for the country.
Darren, hold on, baby. Hold on, Darren. Hold on, Darren. Darren?
Hit somebody up. Hey, talk to these niggas, man. What's going on?
Darren, hold on, baby. Hold on just a second, okay? Give us 2 seconds, Darren, and I'm going to get you back in, okay? Darren, go ahead and unmute. There you go. Darren, mute yourself for me for just a second while we're talking to Willie, and then we'll get you back in, okay?
For sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So, Willie, you say you're in East Africa, and what exactly are you guys doing over there, Willie? Uh-oh, we may have lost him. Okay, yeah.
It's been you just adjust to different living experiences and seeing how the troops live and what they go through. So it's just the sacrifice they make is very special for this country and what they do every day.
All right, so where you are on base, who are most of the fans going for? Are they going for the Chiefs? Are they going for the Eagles?
It's about a mixture. I say it's about 50-50. Maybe a few more Chiefs fans because you got some guys from Joplin, Missouri here. So you got a bunch of Missouri guys here. So I think it's a little more Chiefs, but it's a divided room.
All right, and you were showing us, who do you have there with you? You look like you got some legends with you.
I've got Jim Zorn with me. Played for the Seahawks. And what up, Jim?
Oh yeah. So I played for the Hawks, coached for the Seahawks. And then I'm
head coach of the Redskins.
I went to the Redskins, and I've been in Baltimore. I've been in Kansas City as well with Nick Sirianni. He was the wide receiver coach when I coached the quarterbacks there. So, when you coach and play, you move around a little bit, and that's what's happened to me.
And we got Hall of Famer Mike Haynes with us, ex-Patriot, ex-Raider in the house.
How y'all doing? I'm hoping the AFC is going to turn this around somehow, some way. If it can be done, they can do it.
Cheers. All right. Well, Willie, we know that you guys, I know it's loud in there, and I know you have a lot going on. We just want to say cheers to you for hanging with us all the way from Africa. That is so dope. Introducing us. Again, we never know what legends are going to be joining us on the hang, and we always appreciate you coming back.
Thank you. Good to see you again. I hope everything's good in Dallas and all the ex-players on here. Good to see them. Y'all have a good time, man.
All right, Willie. Cheers.
All right.
There you go, y'all. All the way from Africa. I love that. All right, let's see here. I did have another question I wanted to ask. So Black wanted to ask, and I have a question for the players. Okay, this is for the players. You said your baby girl is loud in the background. It's all good. We appreciate it. As a fan, not a player, if you could pick any Super Bowl prior to the one playing, which Super Bowl would you play in and why? That's an interesting question. Okay. That's for the fellas.
You saying what Super Bowl would I play in?
Yeah, so it says as a fan, not a player. Like if you could take yourself out of being, a player. If you could pick any Super Bowl prior to the one playing, which Super Bowl would you play in and why? Like maybe when you were, back in the day or something like that.
Oh, that's a good one.
I can answer this
I'm not
one real
gonna
quick. I got you,
Yeah, go
Damien.
ahead.
I'm going to say I would play in the one that Kansas City played in last time. That was the first year I was gone. And so they won right when I left.
Oh man, dang, that is messed
Well,
up.
every single one of my teammates and my friends got Super Bowl rings except for me.
Yeah.
Chris helps set. He helped set the standard. Don't let.
Oh
him
yeah,
fool you.
I helped set the
He helped
standard.
set that standard.
The standard didn't get me a ring.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
What about you,
I
Damien?
probably would want to be a part of the New England Atlanta game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us why.
I like thrills. That's a thriller type game. I would have liked to see how I would have reacted in that type of situation, being in New England situation, being down that much and coming back.
I like it. That's what's up. That's a good one. John V, I'm sorry I missed your question for Willie. It was kind of loud where he was, so I definitely missed your question. I apologize about that. Jared, go ahead and Jared T this time. Jared T, you can unmute yourself. I know we only have a couple more minutes, you guys, before halftime, so go ahead and get your last minute questions in. Again, thank you to all the fellas that have been hanging with us. Y'all's personalities are amazing. We always appreciate it. Jared T, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hello.
There you go. We can hear you. We can't see you though.
Hold on.
Okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can kind of see you. It's going in and out. It's okay. Go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, I have a question. What is your favorite position, even if you can't or cannot play it?
Okay, he said, what's your favorite position, whether you played it or not? Okay. Thank you, Jared. Go ahead and mute yourself.
My whole life, I wanted to be a safety.
Really? So why did that happen? Is it like is it your build? Is it your obviously they're gonna place you where you're good, but
Well, I had so when I first started playing football, I started off on defense. So when I first got my first interception and took it to the house, it changed the game for me. The end zone just felt different. So I was like, yeah, I need to change the side of the ball I'm on.
Interesting. Okay. What about you, Chris?
Probably quarterback. I didn't start playing football until really late. I didn't start until high school. So most guys I played with, they started at 4. They played Pop Warner. They played when they were 6. I didn't play till I was in high school. So I wish I would have tried quarterback because I feel like every guy that I played with as an adult, like right now, played quarterback when they were younger. Everybody's got a quarterback highlight tape from when they were younger, except for me. So I would have played quarterback.
Chris, your stories are always so hilarious. You're like, everything is except for me.
Hey man, I got left out. It's okay. It has to happen to somebody.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, Sammy, what about you? Would you have always been a wide receiver or would you have chosen another position?
I think I was nice at corner, but in high school, after I had a couple hiccups with my shoulder, I was kind of a reckless player. After I got my shoulders kind of bruised up and hurt and had surgery on those, then I was like, man, I got to pick the most easiest position where you really don't get hurt at, which is receiver.
Gotcha. Speaking of being a receiver for Chris and for Sammy, how hard is it to adjust? Because there has to be a level of trust between you and the quarterback. You get what I'm saying? And you don't know these people. So how does that work out where you have that chemistry?
I think for the wideouts, it's pretty much easy. I think it's more harder on the quarterbacks, dealing with different speeds, different guys, different movements. How can they feel you? How you get open? What you like to do? I think it's more harder for the quarterback than the receiver. We just, you know what I mean? We run our route. Just get open, however you do it, and the ball is coming. So I think for quarterbacks, it's more harder than the receivers. Unless you got to deal with a right-hand quarterback going to a left-hand quarterback. I think that can be kind of weird or different. But other than that, I think it's pretty much easy for the wide receiver.
Chris, you want to chime in real quick?
My bad. I was just watching that route by Marquez. That was a close miss right there, man. He's got speed. He's got really good range. They're gonna hit a shot like that probably here soon. They're starting to test the defense a little bit down the field.
Mm-hmm. William, go ahead and unmute yourself. William, you had a question for Sammy?
That boy moving.
William W. All right, William, we're going to come back to you. Mr. H, you had a question? Mr. H, go ahead and unmute yourself.
How y'all feel about Derek?
Say it again.
He said, "How you feel about Derrick Henry?"
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's my teammate. He's a cool dude. I've known Derrick since we were in college. And he's a really good dude. He's a heck of a player. He's absolutely massive. He's one of the biggest players. He's one of the biggest players on the field every time he's on the field. But he's a good dude. He's a good dude. You know, a lot of people think he's superhuman, but he's a guy. He's one of the boys.
99, creative player.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
Steve McNair days. I already know.
Yep.
Thanks, Mr. H. We appreciate that. Okay, Ariel, you had a question?
No, it's Mr. Hazy.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Hazy. My bad. Hey, Mr. Hazy. Okay, thank you. Sorry, Mr. Hazy. All right. It just says Mr. H on the thing. Ariel, what's your question?
Yeah, anybody can answer it, honestly. What do you wish you'd been told before you entered the NFL?
All right, hold on just a second.
What was the question?
Say it again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to get to where I got better reception. That's probably what it is. My question was for any of you. It was, what do you wish you'd been told before you entered the NFL?
Great question.
I mean, I feel like it doesn't necessarily matter what you're told before you get into the league. You're still going to find out a bunch of stuff that's different. Once you get there, I think the thing that you got to reiterate time and time again is that it's a job, and the NFL is a business. And even though I was told that, you gotta constantly remind yourself that it is a business because it's gonna catch up to you one day.
Look, that was a whole word because Damien was over there like, yes, Lord.
Listen, I was finna take my hat off and bow down. He said something there. To piggyback off that, it is real. At the end of the day, it's a business. And we got to understand that, once we get there and know how to talk and speak their language as far as the business side.
Yeah, I think us athletes, like most guys don't treat it like a job, but when you're young, you don't understand the business. You kind of, guys pout, guys get mad and don't understand, man, this is a job, bro. Like, these people paying you to do what they actually do. You can't get mad and kite out or run and say, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. Like, anybody else in the work field or any job in life can't just go and quit. Like, everybody got, they role to play. So I think understand that it's a business and you have to do your job. You have to do what's asked for you, and you can't say no because it's football. Like a regular person that's going to sit at a desk or going to Walmart anywhere can't tell they supervisor or whoever that's over the company that I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, because they'll be out of job. So I think from an outside perspective, people got to understand that it is our job, and we got to, go out there and do what's asked for us, no matter if it's good or bad.
That's good. That's real good. I remember we had Andre Rison on one time, and he was talking about the pressure that football players feel. And he was like, especially if you come from a certain walk of life. And he was saying that, you know, you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder. And that's why players will, you know, push their bodies to some unbelievable limits, because you don't necessarily want to, you know, let your family down. You don't want to let your neighborhood down. You don't want to let, and he was like, so it's a mental game with the physical game, and all people normally see is like the physical game, you know what I mean? And how it's almost impossible to please everybody. It was just very interesting, his outlook on the game as a whole. Would you guys agree with that?
Oh yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah. I think it's 100% accurate, and what he said about not being able to please everybody, that's true. You can't please everybody. So who's like what is most important? What's your goal? And you got to make sure that you maintain that and stay true to that, because a lot of other stuff is going to pop up, but at the end of the day, it's not as important as the main thing.
All right, David R., I'm getting ready to get your question. It's 56 seconds left, you guys. Patrick Mahomes looks like he's hurt. Fellas, what's about to happen? It doesn't look good for Patrick Mahomes.
I think Pat gonna be Pat. I think he's gonna pull through with it and come out and do what he's been doing. We all know he played the same injury 2 weeks ago. I think he gonna take whatever he need to take, whatever when they're going to halftime, and come back out. You know what I mean? Trying to will his team to a win.
I think the defense needs to step up and help make this game close. Because if the defense can't slow these guys down, you know, it's hard for even Patrick to keep a game close. So the defense, a lot is on the defense right now.
Yeah, like Jalen Hurts kind of controlling where the offense is really staying on the field way longer. I think the possession is like 22 minutes. And they just freaking caught this ball. So she's going to have to step it up.
All right, we're going to take just a couple more questions really, really quick right before we go into halftime, you guys. David R., go ahead and unmute yourself. You have a question? David R.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes. Hi.
Okay. Hey guys. So it's really awesome hanging out with you guys during all this and whatnot. And hey, I'm hoping Patrick Mahomes comes out of nowhere and we win this game. But the biggest question I want to ask, and this is completely random and it's not football related, but what's your guys' favorite cereal?
I love it.
Yeah, Sammy, what's your favorite cereal?
You too, Chris.
All right. I'm gonna go with Reese's Cocoa Puffs. That's my main go-to.
Really? I gotta try that. That's great.
What's your favorite cereal, D-Will?
I'm not gonna lie, Reese's Pieces.
For real? What am I missing out on?
I'm not gonna lie.
Reese's Pieces, baby. Those are the best ones.
I ain't gonna hold you. It is.
Man.
All right, what about
Cinnamon
you, Chris?
Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
But you have to eat them so fast.
Give me all the sugar.
Yeah.
You have to
It's
eat
the
them before they get
off-season.
soggy, though, Chris.
Oh no, you eat them quick. You eat them. You pour when you're ready to eat.
I love that.
Don't waste time.
All right, let me make sure I didn't miss any more questions. I want to make sure to remind everybody one more time. Coming up in March, we are going to have a hang. Make sure you join us in March for the World Baseball Classic, Team USA versus Team Mexico on the 12th. And we'll be hanging March 30th for the Astros season opener against the White Sox. All you have to do is go to let'shang.live. Again, go to let'shang.live to get your free tickets now, or click the ad in Hang. You already know the VIP tickets go quickly, so make sure you secure yours today. You're getting like the inside scoop, so make sure you go secure your tickets today. All right. We got some last minute questions coming in. William W., go ahead and unmute yourself. We have 54 seconds left. There's a in the game. I mean, before halftime. So William W., go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey, can you hear me fine?
Yep.
A quick question for your former or current NFL players. If there's one dream team for y'all to play on, former or past, which one would it be?
So you said a team. Say it one more time, William.
Any team, past or present, what's the dream team you would love to play on in the NFL?
Go ahead, Sammy.
What you mean, like dream team? Mean I can make my own team up? Like
No,
Like if you could choose any team in the league.
Honestly, I'm gonna roll with KC. I mean, I think if you look at the last 5 years, 6 years, right now they the dream team. They've been in the last 3, 4 Super Bowls, and that'll be my team. I think I've been on the dream team with all the stars, all the players, the Travis Kelce, the Patty Mahomes, myself, Tyreek Hill, D. Will, Demarcus Robinson, all this, Chris Conley. I think that was the best team I probably will ever be on. And as far as many stars and players, I think that's the dream team to me.
Chris, what about you?
I mean, I definitely second what Sammy said. That team that we were on, what year was that? That was 2018, 19? That was 2018?
Yeah.
That 2018 team was like stacked. And not only was the team extremely talented, but we were all extremely close. We spent a lot of time with each other off the field. Our families knew each other. We went to dinner as families. You know, we had girls' nights where we would take our significant other and like people would have babysitters. So it was a very, very close-knit team. And we were very successful. But also the organization took care of our families really well. And that's just not the case everywhere in the league. Not every team thinks about a player and their family. So, you know, that was a really good experience. That was a really good experience.
Damien, what about you?
I'm not gonna lie. I would have played with Emmett and Michael Irvin back in the day. That's what
Let's go, Cowboys.
You hear me? Hey, that squad right there. I could jig with. I'm not gonna hold you.
I love that. That's what's up. Okay. One more, Andrew. Look, y'all are all putting your last minute questions in. I love it. Andrew L., go ahead and unmute yourself. You have 23 seconds left in the quarter.
So I agree. Patrick Mahomes is a good quarterback, but people hype about him too much. I think he is a little overrated. Trying to see what you guys think about that.
I'm gonna come on. I think you're wrong. I think most people's problem is everybody's tired of seeing him being talked about. Just like, you know what I mean, we talk about Jordan, we talk about LeBron, and you see him. You go in the Foot Locker, you go in the stores, you see his big ass picture just right there. So I think the world is like, man, I'm tired of Patrick Mahomes, but you can't take away from, you know what I mean, what he's been doing on the field, throwing for 5,600 yards. That's never been done without any top wide receivers. So I think you can't really knock him like that.
Yeah, no, I feel like it might not be the greatest place to ask that question because all three of us that's one of our friends, but we've also seen what he's capable of doing off camera, that man has freakish level talent. And I've seen a lot of players, like Sammy's played for a long time, D Will played for a long time. You know, I played for a while
Oh my
too.
God.
And we've seen a lot of freaky athletes, crazy stuff. And so Patrick, when we say Patrick's special, he is special. It's weird. You know, he's not even my quarterback, but I got to be honest with people. He's freaky talented. So you know, he's talented, very talented.
My thing is, I think people are wild about what he does at first. I think everybody, you know, when he came on the scene at first, was like, wow, you know, he's doing this, he's doing that. And I feel like, you know, he's still doing those things with different players and different things around him. I feel like people are just used to, you know, greatness, and they don't understand that what he's doing is greatness. So I don't want people to, you know, get tired of what greatness is. So, you know, it's not overrated. It's just, you know, it's what it's what you're used to. It's what he made you used to.
That's good. Well, you guys, it looks like we're going into halftime. The Eagles are up 24-14. I want to thank all the fellas. Also, Gabby for hanging out. Shouts out to Damian Williams, Sammy Watkins, Emmanuel Agba, Chris Conley, Willie Rolfe, Tony Richardson, Sean Smith, Gabrielle Moses, and Jonathan Harrison for hanging with us. Thank you to all the fans for hanging with us. Thank you to Miller Lite for making this experience possible. I want to remind the fans, it is always, and I mean always, a good time for Miller time, right? Again, yes, cheers to everybody that's out there drinking their Miller Lite right now. Again, it's only 96 calories. You can actually order yours now on Drizzly, or you can find Miller Lite at your local grocer or your convenience store. And don't forget about our upcoming hangs. Make sure you log on to let'shang.live. Hurry and get your VIP tickets and enjoy halftime. This has been amazing. Fellas, Gabby, thank you guys so much for hanging with us. Y'all were really a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like y'all have
thank you.
It's always great knowing that the guys have, you know, and the gals have the great personalities. Cheers. Yes, cheers, everybody. Enjoy halftime. I see you, Sammy. Look, take one more sip, everybody. We're gonna take one more sip together. And we're gonna enjoy some Rihanna, all right? Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging, everybody.
Bye, Sammy. Bye, Damien.
Bye, my brother. All right, my brother.
Cheers. Bye, y'all.